what's going on everyone? My name is Daniel here and welcome back for another video. And today's video we're gonna be talking about some really serious stuff here. Well, we're not gonna go to any place to explore or anything, but today we're gonna go and give a very formal presentation here at INTI International University here in Nilai, Malaysia. So when someone takes admission as a mobility student or as a full student here in Malaysia and international universities, the first thing that always comes to mind is what is the academic, uplifting? What is the academic quality here in this university? What is the standard of the academics in this university? So apparently and luckily today we have a presentation here, and I'm gonna go and show you the classrooms, show you the overall atmosphere here in the university. And also, well, firstly we gotta go and pick up a package, and then obviously we're gonna go and give the presentation, and I'm gonna share some more information with you on the way till there. All right, so right now we are in the campus and it is currently like almost 4 p.m. and my presentation is at 4 p.m. So I guess we gotta hurry, but firstly I gotta go to the EFM to get a cover for this thing because I bought it like a week ago maybe or something. And yeah, let's go. Also, one thing I just remembered is that when you see some public places in a university dorm or hostel which are specifically made for studying, you know that that place is gonna have a good academic standard or a good academic quality, because there are some places that this university has designed which are specifically made so that you can go and do some group study with your friends, take your laptop, your USBs and stuff like that. So that is also a plus. I don't know, this walk is a little bit too much for me. And I'm slowly but surely losing my breath. Oh my god. Also, I know this is completely unrelated to the video topic, I guess, but when you see swimming pools and basketball courts and stuff like that along with good academics, you know that it's a good university, I guess. Alright, so right now we are in the cafeteria here, and you can see that there are a lot of these food stalls and places for food as well. Most of these options are for Malaysians, Indonesians, Chinese people. There are some spots for Indian and Pakistani foods, like those two ones at the corner, but I don't think they also have a lot of variety or stuff like that as well. So yeah, if you're an Indian or a Pakistani or a Bangladeshi, you might not find this more useful. Also, there's a mini cafe at the end of the cafeteria as well for coffee and stuff like that. But to be honest, I don't really know how that is gonna suit anyone or not, because I've never had anything from there myself as well. Alright, so right now we are at the student station of the INTI International University. And this is the student station. This is where you're gonna get your passport, you're gonna submit all your documents and stuff like that as well. And there's the bridge that most of y'all have seen on YouTube videos and stuff like that. This is the student station and that's the bridge. So yeah, let's cross it. So after crossing the bridge, the first thing that you're gonna see on the level 2 here is gonna be the mobility program station. We've been there multiple times, but right now we don't have enough time because it is currently 3:52. The AFM closes at 4 p.m. and we have a presentation at 4 as well. So I better hurry, man. This is also one of those study rooms that I was talking about. Also, these are the timings for the AFM. It's currently 4:30, not 4, so I was wrong in that. Let's go.
It's right there.
Okay, okay. Alright, let's unbox this, man. I guess I'm gonna have to unbox this with one hand, I guess. Or maybe not, because I can always turn off the photo or something. Can always turn off the videography. I really hope this fits in here. Damn, this is good. Alright, let's fit in here. Yay, it does fit in here, which means the next thing is we're gonna go to class now. Let's go. Alright, so now we're gonna go to level 2, B block, A01 or something like that. I don't know. I know some things I don't like about university is in general is that you have to like search for your class and stuff like that, which I always seem to be bad at for some reason. Like even in DHSFI in Pakistan, I'm bad at finding classes. And I'm bad at finding classes here in INTI. So it's not a university problem, it's probably a me problem, I guess. Or maybe not probably, it's definitely a me problem. I really, really do hope I'm going in the right direction. I think this is where the class is normally, so I hope I'm in the right place. I just hope. So this is where the class is supposed to be, but I mean this place is closed for some reason. So I don't know what the thing is. You know what, I'm just gonna sit here and prepare my presentation till then. I'm getting anxious. So the class has changed and now I'm gonna find the class again. Can't believe this class thing is like the worst, you know? I mean, it's not a university problem or anything, it's just a me problem at this point. So this is the block B and I have to go to block A somehow. So I gotta take the entire place, you know. You gotta go around the entire place at this point, I guess. But I guess it's gonna be worth it or something. I don't know. I hope so. So I made it to block A. Now I gotta find the class somehow, I guess. Oh my god, man, this place is weirder somehow. And this is closed. It's a dead end. Okay, now I'm thinking I'm getting somewhere because A3CL2 is here. So A3CL1 should be this one. Yep. Alright everyone, so my name is Daniel and today the topic of the presentation is the role of big data in the emerging market of e-commerce and marketing. So this is the topic that has been discussed multiple times here in this class, different kinds, different places and different forms, but today we're going to go in a little bit more in depth during this presentation. So let's firstly start with the first ever slide. I'm going to give you a bit of abstract about the presentation itself and how we're going to execute all of this. So the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to give you an architecture tour, the turning point, the moving forward on how we're going to move forward with this presentation, and the overall topics, abstracts, and introductions as well. The second thing, what we're going to do is I'm going to give you a little bit of the catch up on whatever we're going to do in this presentation as well. So I'm going to give you the architecture of the big data, then I'm going to provide you with the real-time transformation, we're going to give you the ethical benefits, the security risks, and in the end we're also going to give you a conclusion as well. So all of these modules during this presentation are going to be discussed really in depth and in a manner that can provide you with more clarity, and hopefully it provides you with a bit of more knowledge. we're going to use is the big data infrastructure, the overall architecture of big data, and how we're going to execute all of this in the first place. So I'm going to give you a little bit of technical knowledge about this, the technical architecture of this. Well, the first thing is, how can we process all of this data firstly? There are two main places how can we process the data. The first thing is the event-based system that I just talked about. The other architecture is that we can do batch computing, which means that when a data comes in the first place, we collect the data and collect it till a specific number of values, a specific batch has been collected. Alright everyone, so the presentation has already been done, and if you ask me, it was an average presentation, to be very honest, like a 5.5 out of 10 or something, but it's already been done. I'm kind of relieved because I've been working for like 24 hours or something for this. Anyways guys, now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna show you a couple of assignments or maybe research papers, and just to tell you what kind of the academic degree the standard is on. So yeah, let's firstly go to the dormitory, and I'm gonna firstly provide my roommates with a helmet and key of the bike because, well, they're gonna go and buy some groceries or stuff like that. And then I'm gonna show you a research paper of mine so that you can get to know a couple of presentations, you get to know a couple of these tests and research papers and how this stuff is, because most of these courses here in INTI International University, they don't have examinations, they don't have papers like the traditional exams, they don't have that. So that's why I'm showing you all of this. But firstly, I need to go back to the room, and I'm losing my breath as well. Is it just me, or this place is getting dirtier day by day? Oh my god, I can never get used to these keys and stuff. We gotta take the other key first, and then we gotta take the two helmets and then provide them. Let's go. Oh my god, dude, I seriously can't believe I'm carrying two helmets at once and a key. I really don't want to drop it. Like seriously, I don't want to drop it. Alright guys, it's been an hour or so since I came upstairs again, and right now I'm back inside the room. I'm gonna show you the level of reports and stuff, and then I'm gonna brief you a little bit more about it. Alright guys, so this is how the report here in INTI International University looks like. First of all, you can look at the overall details and stuff, and the two column sections, the graphs, and overall the padding and stuff like that about the report. Also, you need citations, official citations and references to real actual reports as well. Alright, so you can look at the references and the official citations and reports of actual real reports that you can make by researching and stuff. We also got some tables and stuff for more calculations and, you know, numbers and stuff. So this is the overall standards of report that you have to submit here in INTI International University. Okay, so guys, I told you about the assignments, I told you about the presentations and the research papers and stuff, and I already told you that the examination does not happen on most of the subjects here in this university. So basically, this is the academic standard and qualification here in INTI International University. However, some examinations may have some other types of examination involved in the final marking scheme and stuff like that, but that varies upon subject to subject and professor to professor as well. Alright guys, so this was it for today's video. Hope you liked today's video, and if you have any other questions regarding the academics or the admission process or the overall standard of the INTI International University, any questions about the hostel or the living, maybe the cost as well, maybe the visa and stuff like that, if you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comment section. I will try to answer some of those questions in the comment section, and if the question is too complex, I might as well explain the answer in another video. But till then, yeah, you can keep asking questions, and if you want to follow along the journey, you can always subscribe to the channel as well. And yeah, that's about it for today's video, and I'll see you in the next video.